Hi.
Okay.
Hi, how are you? Banet Muga-
We can finally hear each other. Hi. How are you? How old are you guys?
Ababuuza muli mutya? Ababuuza how are you? Kale mukubyeko mu ngalo.
How old are they? How old are they now?
Oh, we are having this one. It is 3 years. This one is 3 years, 5 years. He's called Kevin.
Aww. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Bagambye nti asanyusa obbalaba nammwe mumugambe mumusekereko bannange.
You're very beautiful children and very happy children. I like that.
Abagaye muli basanyufu nnyo, abagaye nti abaagala nnyo mukubireko mu ngalo.
You look like little angels.
Abagaye nti temulina bamalayika abato mugambeko thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, kale tugende tuzannye ebweru musiibuleko.
Bye. You make us so proud. For those who don't know you, you have had a very difficult upbringing, as most people do living in a developing country. I myself grew up in extreme poverty. I lacking water, electricity, bathrooms, horrible. Yeah. So extreme poverty looks different when you are in Europe, looks different when you're in Africa, looks different when you're in South America, but it's still poverty. And it's still us growing up lacking the basic needs of survival, of learning, of medicine, of doctors, of care. So describe for us, what was it like for you growing up? How did your environment look like and all that?
Yeah. Environment in the slum, really, it's not good for a child, for a growing child, because in the slums there is a lot of activities going on. For example, in our slum we are having a lot of criminals living around. We are having a lot of people who are drug addicts. So when I was growing up, I was used to those drugs. You know, we are surrounded by teenagers who are prostitutes surrounding the community. And when you reach them, when you approach them and ask them why they do so, they tell you that it's because of the situation that they are going through. So life is not as easy for a growing child to grow in the slum, because when I was growing up, really I faced a lot of hardships. Sometimes I could sleep an empty stomach with my family, my dad. Sometimes, we were just renting a small room in the slum. At times the landlord can come and tell us that you take your things out when he only demanding us 2 months of rent. Life is not easy in the slum. Yeah, that's what I can say. It's not easy. It's an area where you can find a 7-year-old child or 8-year-old child selling tomatoes on the streets, selling ripe bananas on the streets, trying to earn a living for the family. Yeah. Different children are coming from the families where where the grandmother cannot work. So the child is supposed to work for the family, and that's the main reason why most of the children in the slum are missing education, because they have to look for money to feed the family. Yeah.
Obviously you are educated, you had the opportunity to get educated. How did you get this opportunity? Who helped you?
Okay. I got this opportunity here in Africa. There was a lady who came. She was a missionary.
Mhm.
She was called Megan. That's why we named her after Megan. So when I was moving down in the street, I met her, but she was like she's lost from where she's staying, the
Mhm.
hotel that she was staying in. So I asked her that, "Are you fine?" She was like, "Yes, yes, I'm fine." So when I was going, so she called me and told me that, Derek, she called me and told me that, yes, actually, I'm not fine, I'm lost. So I introduced to her that I'm Derek. Then she
Mhm.
said that she's called Megan. So she told me that, honestly, I got lost. I'm just new in this area. I'm coming from USA. So she told me, she showed me her, when you visit Africa, you always have your phones, like they have the names of the hotels. So I tried to look for the hotel because it was a small hotel in here. It was not even on Facebook, but it was just a small hotel with just
Mhm.
a name. Yeah. So I helped her. I moved with her in the whole community, trying to ask the name of that hotel till we found it. So she became my friend since that day. So we started to talk to each other. I shared some of my stories, and by then I didn't know much English. So she offered to support me when she visited my father and my siblings. So I started going to school in primary school. Then I joined secondary, high school. So when I finished my high school, I told her that, you know what, Megan, I want to give back what you did for me. I want to also create opportunities. I know that I can create opportunities for vulnerable children who are staying in this slum. So she bought the idea. Then we made an organization. So when we made an organization, it was at first it was called Seeds of Africa Charity Organization, but unfortunately Megan passed away.
Mm.
So we had to name the organization to remember her. Yeah.
Oh, so how long has the organization been active?
We started the organization in 2016, immediately after my secondary school, high school.
Mhm.
So up to date, it's active.
How many children do you have currently, and what kind of programs does Megan's organization offer to the children?
Currently, the organization is having a lot of children because the whole community has children. But what brings them together here is our activities. We
Mhm.
have music activities, we have sports activities, we have movie nights like today. We're having movie night for the children. So, it also helps them to keep away from the bad sides of the slum where different people are the drug addicts. So when they come here, they are safe with other children. We
Mhm.
have peer education for youth. We are always trying to look for opportunities for teenage mothers. We're having some children who are teenagers. When
Mhm.
they share with you their stories, they tell you that I was just raped when I was moving at night. So we try to also create opportunities for them through looking for the biggest health centers to counsel them and to give them support because the government sometimes supports those teenage parents. Yeah.
Mhm. How do you get like the the children? I assume they live in this community you're saying, so they know how to access your organization's a center. Um, if those who hear us now want to uh, help your organization, how can they find it, and what can they do for these children in need?
Yeah. Actually, currently, I have also sent you some photos of the children having meals today. Unfortunately, we are running out of food and we are feeding a lot of children per day. So currently, the only support the foundation needs is food for the children, and we have a GoFundMe fundraiser that was made by our ambassador in Canada. So that GoFundMe has a goal of $1,000. So that money will help us to buy food, to get sugar, to get soap, to pay for water bills and whatever we use at the foundation. So currently, if someone wants to support, they can find us on Facebook. We are working. We are working on our website, but here in Africa, to make a website is expensive. Yeah.
Yes, and the information about Megan's organization will be attached to this video, whatever it may be on Facebook or YouTube, or you can contact me directly, Lidita Samanyaku, and my Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, wherever you have it, you want, and I will connect you with Mr. Derek. Derek, obviously, these children live in the slums. They come there for the sports activities. They come there to have 3 meals of their day because their parents are extremely poor. And you said that there is also a possibility that you can sponsor a child, right? How does that work?
Yeah, to sponsor a child, it costs only $40 for a semester. A semester is having 3 months here in Uganda, so it costs only $40 for a child to study for 3 months. So we all the children we are having currently, the sponsors are supporting them through Western Union, through MoneyGram, through World Remit, because we don't have a website.
Yeah, and the beauty about this organization, which I like, is that the people who are sponsoring this child, they get to see the child, they get to talk to the child. So there is, they get to write to the child. So there is a connection that you can build with this child, and that to me is profound. It's beautiful. You can see firsthand who you're helping and the difference that you are making in their life. So that is amazing. So you found me on Facebook, and you added me when I went to your page. I immediately accepted your invite because I saw that you were a nonprofit organization and you are an activist on your community, and you can see the passion that you have to want to make a difference. You grew up. I feel like we have so much in common because we grew up in extreme poverty and we know what it feels. And you say, now I don't want other children to not have to have those opportunities. I want to fight so the other children can have the opportunities to have a better life. And I thank you so much. I respect you immensely. I applaud you for doing the amazing work that you're doing. Because I'm sure you too, you could move out, you can go to a bigger city, you can have more opportunities, you're an educated person, but you decide to stay there and make a difference in the lives of those who need it the most. And to me, that is bravo, bravo. I have no words to say for how much I am thankful of people like you who are helping the most vulnerable people in our society. So in there, Megan's organization based in Uganda, one of the poorest countries really in Africa, like most of them are, sometimes people feel reluctant to help because they don't know who to contact. But here is somebody that you can be in touch now, you can be in touch today and make a difference in a child's life.
Yes.
How do these children grow up? Like, tell me a little bit about their background.
Yeah. Some of the children who are under our care, they come from different backgrounds of, some of them, they come from backgrounds of abuse. They were just, thrown by their parents. Most of them are orphans, and others were just raised by single mothers. Yeah.
So some children that are orphans, they live there in the center?
Yeah, some children are orphans. So what we did is we rented a small room for all of them to sleep, and we bought some beds. Our sponsor, Christina Smith, donated to us some money to pay for that room for the children to sleep. Yeah.
How many children do you have currently that are orphans?
We are having 40 children sleeping with us, both boys and girls. From
Wow.
the Yeah, we're having from the ages of 4 to 13 years. They are all orphans. Yeah.
Is obviously the help they get there, it's everything they get, right? Are they able to study farther? Are they going to high school, Derek? What is their life
Yeah,
opportunities like there for them?
yeah, yeah. What we do is that we try to raise some funds to help us take them to schools, and also to help us in the daily expenditures of the center.
Mhm.
Because we're having children who are coming from the slums, they take breakfast and lunch, and most of them they take also supper. But we also have to prepare for those who are sleeping with us here, and also the funds we always raise helps us to pay for the medical bills for the children who are sleeping at the center. Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. That's amazing. You're everything this child children have. So you're so much more than just an organization. You are an orphanage, you are a school, you are a kindergarten, you are everything to these children, really. Wow.
You know, it started as a small idea. We rented a small room as an office. So when Christina visited us in Uganda, she saw a very urgent need of a children's center with Sharon McLaughlin. They saw a very urgent need of a children's center. So they raised for us some dollars, and we rented a home, we bought some beds, and the children are sleeping right here with us.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. We need good people in this world, Derek. We need good people in this world. Is it possible for if anybody wants to volunteer? Is it possible for them to come there, and is it safe? Do you have obviously you met people that came there? That's how this organization started. Do you have volunteers that come there maybe during the summer and volunteer, maybe teaching skills or doing other things for the organization?
Yes, we're having volunteers coming. Every year we've been getting volunteers apart from this year because
The virus.
COVID-19, yeah. So we're always having volunteers who always come to volunteer with us. They help us at the center. They help us in the community. Their first day, They come at the center, they are welcomed by children. We pick them to the airport with the children. They welcome them with joy. We take them around the slum so that they can tour around the slum community. It's a free tour. Then we teach them about our charity. Then the next day they start their volunteer work. If they want to teach children, if they want to just stay around with children, if they want to just move around in the community, you know. We welcome also people who just want to study about the community. We can take them around the community and they study about our community. Yeah. So when a volunteer comes, we try as much as we can to find a very, very secure place for a volunteer. We find a hotel with a good security, with guards. So when we find that hotel, we find it at a very cheaper price. So we send the volunteer all the details about the hotel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where are the volunteers from normally?
Actually, we get volunteers all over the world. Yeah.
Europe, America.
Yeah. Like our general ambassador, Shaun McLaughlin, is in Sweden. We are having Jerry, who made for us this fundraiser for the food and some basic needs. He's from Canada. Then we are having Christina Smith. She's from UK. We're having a lot of people coming from different countries.
Amazing. Yeah. Lisa, how are you?
I'm good, Anju.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I like your dress.
Oh, thank you.
So how old are you, Rita?
I'm 21 years old.
Uh-huh. And tell me a little bit about your upbringing. How was it like for you?
Oh yeah, my name's Naukila Rita. I was raised with both parents, but as I was growing, when I reached secondary level, I lost a dad. My dad passed out when I had just went in high school. So when he died, life became tough because I had other siblings and my mom was the only person who had to take care of me. So when I reached in Form 3, in Uganda high school, they count in senior level, yeah? So when I reached in Form 3, life was very hard. My mom didn't have enough money to pay my tuition plus my brothers. So what my sister did, I have an elder sister, for her she quitted school due to the situation we had at home. She resorted into early marriage. So when I saw my sister doing that, I told my mom, I want to complete studies, at least to complete high school, and I see where life could take me. So yeah, when well enough, money, like my mom was able to make me to complete high school. So when I completed high school, I started working, doing small jobs. Like I completed my high school in 2017, and I started working, trying out to support my mom at home. So that's when I was lucky enough, I got someone to support me to go ahead and complete, because I had a dream of becoming a teacher. And it's still my dream of becoming a nursery teacher, kindergarten. So that's where I am right now. I have only studied 1 year. When I got that woman, she's called Fiona McDonald. She helps me out with my tuition, my school things, the things I need in school. Yeah, that's where I am right now.
Mm-hmm. So you saying you found someone to help you, to sponsor your education. Yeah. Where is this person from?
She's from UK.
From UK. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how did you meet her?
There is a certain organization, another organization where I grew up with my friends. So like one time when I went there, that's when I met her. I first met the son, so the son introduced me to the mom. So like when situation hardened at home, we left the organization since it was a bit far. So, but luckily enough, I never stopped communicating with her. So when I completed my senior four and she had visited Uganda, she asked me whether I was still studying. So I explained all the situation to her. Then she told me, do you want to go back to school? I was like, yeah, I want, because I want to be someone great. Since I am from slums, I don't want to remain in slums. I want to be someone great. So yeah, she told me I can help you pursue your dream, and maybe you will make other girls, young girls like you, to see you as an example in your community and to never give up and never lose hope. Yeah, so that's.
And you are a positive example. You're a role model for all those girls in your community. So what is it like to be a woman, a young woman in the slums of Uganda?
Life is hard as a girl child in slums of Uganda. Since we get a lot of challenges, like when you reach the age of 18, when you're in slums, the parents don't have money, they don't have that care, they tell you to resort into early marriage. So some girls don't want to get married when they are young. They always run out of home, they go to streets. Others, due to the peer pressure, others go and get peers, they resort into prostitution. Others, you find a lot, and there are a lot of challenges. Other girls, if they can't run out of home, they will resort into a marriage. And you find a girl of 16 years in marriage. When she reaches like 20, she's already having 4 kids, and I have seen it a lot from my friends, the ones I grew up with. They have given birth, they are too young, and life is very difficult for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you dream about your future?
I basically dream of becoming a professional teacher. I want to help out kids because I'm studying nursery teaching, early childhood education. So I want to help those young kids to acquire education, since they were not. Some kids, some parents can't take their kids at school, at big schools. So when I acquire that education, I can at least offer free education to those young kids, and they can be like other kids, and they can also have big dreams, and they dream bigger and bigger if I help them. Yeah. So that's my dream, to help out. Maybe years to come, to when I work hard to build school for those orphanages, those orphan children. At least I want them, those young kids, to at least acquire education like me, to be given second chance. I joined the organization in 2017 because me and Derek, we have grown together. So I saw him growing. Since both of us grew up in slums, he had a dream, I also had a dream. But then I was very, very surprised and very motivated by him to go ahead, because he showed me that you can always reach higher when you dream big. And when he started his organization in 2016, I was much pleased, and I was like, oh, if Derek can do it, that means I can also do it. So when he did that, in 2017, I told him I can help, I can be of need if maybe I can deal with children, because my passion is so much in kids. So I told him I can deal with children, I can motivate them, sing with them, show like, so when my life used to go on, even if when I used to work, because I once worked in restaurants, I worked in shops, like selling things at street, so that to get a better life and not to resort into early pregnancy and marriage. So like when I used to get out of work, I used to come and be with Derek, support him, like be with kids. And yeah, so about the organization, it's really working. And Derek has done so much good for these kids. I can really see it. Because most of them never had a chance to go to school. Now they have. And it has really made like slum and motivated the kids to see that being in slum is not a crime, but it's you yourself who can make your life better by not giving up, sticking on your education, being what you want. So yeah, the organization is really supporting kids and it's really motivating. And when I saw the organization, yeah, right now the food, kids don't have food because when we see the situation now due to COVID, much of like the donations decreased. And so right now in the organization, food food is not enough. These kids, remember, they are taking a lot care of a lot of kids. So these kids are not fed well right now due to the food is not enough. We are running out of fully the support from people. And really people have to come and see out these kids and they really need to give a chance because me, I'm very proud that I was able to get a chance to go back to school. And I would like if they can, some they can come and visit Uganda and see how the well-being of these kids are. And another thing, support, mainly support, because nothing can go on without support, and this organization can work without support. So I would like to inform people out there, like it's never late till it's late. If you can help a child, one time that person will be very proud, and me, I'm very proud. I have grown into a woman. I'm becoming woman. I'm achieving more and more because of that one lady who was out there for me, who came in my need and was able to support me. I'm now acquiring good education and yearning more and more to go maybe after my school, maybe to go out there, to go outside Uganda to work and to see that when I come back in our country, I can lift those young kids, I can lift that girl child in Uganda because a lot of problems girls face, and in Uganda a lot is happening on girls since they don't have people to look after and they don't have people to look at. So you find a girl like very, and that person can't go anywhere, that person can't work. So if I can support that girl, if I can motivate her, if I can counsel her and I tell her like life never stops you, or you can always be what you want if you don't give up, if you stick on your goal, if you know that you can achieve better, you will always achieve better.
Who is your idol?
Oh, my idol. Basically, I look after. There is one woman. She's powerful. She's very powerful in Africa. So yeah,
What's her name?
that lady. Among ladies in Africa, I look after. She's called Zari Hassan, because she has really done much. And in the world, I look after Oprah. I want to be Oprah Wilson. And in male, I look after Nelson Mandela because he did a lot for
Nelson
Africa.
Mandela.
Yes.
What a good
And
man.
oh, I really want to be like Oprah. She motivates me a lot. And whenever I see her videos, her conferences, how everything, every time I see like, I be like, I want to be like Oprah. The world will know me. And it will be like, yeah, There is a girl out in Uganda who came out from the slums. Now she's here. So yeah, Nelson Mandela, Oprah, Zari, they really motivate me a lot. And
If you could meet Oprah right now, if Oprah was here with us, what would you tell her?
oh, I would, I don't know, but I would like to tell her I love her so much. And I really believe that I can be like her, and I really love her. I really love her, and I would like to tell her to never stop inspiring young girls like us. We see a lot from her. I want to hear everything from her. I don't know, but I can be really excited.
So when you say that you want to be like her, what do you mean? You want to have a show, or you want to be a motivational woman?
When I said I want to be like her, I want to be motivational. I want to be big, and I want to grow big like her. I want to inspire a lot of young girls here in Uganda and all world. I want to show them that life will never stop, and never to give up. I want to be like famous so that people could know me, people could hear out and still be motivated. I want to be an inspirational speaker like her. I really want, yeah.
Aww. Well, I hope you make your dream come true, and you are already so inspirational because you are a great role model for the young girls, for the young children there, that they said you made it, you did it, so can they. If they learn, if they work hard, if they persevere, they will make it, and they will be making this world a better place by making their own difference to help others in need. Thank you so much for all you do. You are incredible. I am so inspired by you. I am so moved by your passion and desire to want to help in those in need. What is your message to the people that are watching this right now?
Oh, my message is a lot of kids in Uganda and in other countries, like not even Uganda, in other African countries, a lot of kids, they need support, but they don't have where to get that support. They need encouragement. They need love. They need care. They need tender from other people. So like when a person can be a role model to that kid, when that person can show that kid that no matter what, you can always achieve and achieve your dream. You dream big, you achieve big. So that kid can be inspired, and he or she will never give up of any talent, any what. It will be like, if the other person believes in me, so I can do it. So my message to everyone around the world, I want them to be positive vibers. I want them to support these kids. If someone doesn't have help, they have to give them hope, they have to support, they have to show the kids that we can stand with you, we can be with you in every tough situation, and they should always be able to give a second chance to these kids. Thank you for coming out to hear our voice. It's really a touch, and I really appreciate. Thank you so much for this show.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, whenever they say hi to a white person, they are always excited. It makes their day.
Aw. It made my day to talk to you, and I'm so inspired by you, by your work, by your will to make things happen, although in such difficult circumstances. So you guys are definitely very, very inspirational to everyone, and as I said, you're doing so much for those who need it the most, and you're doing your best, you're giving it all, and keep fighting, keep doing it, and yeah, keep making this world a better place.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye. Yeah.